Sorry if the lighting honestly sucks right now, but I'm just gonna I'm just gonna do a quick little video on when I got my fallopian tube surgery. So it was a little scary at first because, like, you know, if you're me, you do not like surgeries. If you know me, I do not like surgeries whatsoever. So the fact that it was rushed was too much for me. I couldn't handle it. So it was really freaky and just scary and just not something I would normally do. And so I was basically sick for like 4 days ahead of that. I wasn't going to school. I wasn't going anywhere. I was just laying in bed, tired, sick, couldn't breathe, basically. My stomach was hurting all the time. I couldn't really do anything. So I went into urgent care the day of me hurting, and I went in about 2 days before that, on like the second day of me being sick. So I went in and they said, oh, it's just, you're just sick, or maybe it's the flu, because my stomach was a little bit So when we went in the next day, it was a little different. Not the next day, the day of my surgery, basically. So I went in and they basically said, go to the ER. Because when we went there, my stomach was hurting, extremely bad. Like, I couldn't move. It hurt so bad. And I was, skip to like 2 minutes and 20 seconds, but I was puking and I was throwing up and I just was vomiting and I was gross. So, basically, it was, I don't know, it was bad. So, yeah. Basically, it wasn't really I wasn't feeling good whatsoever. So, I went, hear that small snap? Ooh. What are you looking at? So basically I went in and they said, go to the ER, we can't really do anything for you. I got x-rays, to see if it was something broken or something that snapped that was poking on something to make me sick. Or I also got, sounds really bad, but I got a ultrasound to look around my stomach. So when I went to the ER, the emergency room, if you don't know what ER stands for, I went into the emergency room, not being, like, literally, before we even went to the emergency room, sorry, but I'm, like, backtracking, I have ADHD, you can deal with it. Before we even went, can you not, you stupid plug-in? Before we even went to the emergency room, okay, I'm gonna have to do this real quick. Before we even went to the emergency room, I was literally about to die. Like, I basically, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, don't judge me for yawning. Basically, I was screaming, I was crying, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't do anything, I couldn't move, I was bad. So, we basically went to the ER, and the urgent care called them and already said, like, she's coming, just send her right back. She's super bad, send her right back. So they took a whole ton of blood, and I actually have, like, scars from that, if I can find it. They had to, like, basically, like, snip my skin because they couldn't get into a vein quite good. Teddy, stop it. I don't know what side it was. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. They actually, like, poked it, and I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little dot right there that they had to like stab me with something else and then put the thing in. And anyways, Teddy. Anyways, so they took my blood to see what it was, to see if they could find anything. Actually, they took my blood. The first time that they took my blood for the blood cell counts and like all the blood cell stuff. Basically, my white blood cell count was, I'm pretty sure it was like 14, and I'm pretty sure my age, I was like 11 or 12 at the time. I was 11. So they had to take a whole ton of blood, and they gave me like all these like pills and all these things. I don't like pills. If you know me, I do not like pills. I absolutely hate pills. They freak me out. They give me the EBGBs. I don't like pills. It's not because I feel like I'm gonna choke on them. It's because they're a lead to drugs. Certain pills are drugs. It's amazing. Sounds like I like it. It's amazing how much they give little kids under 12. Like, under the age limit where they're supposed to be taking Tylenols. Like, if you're under 12, pretty sure you're not supposed to be taking Tylenol or taking... Somebody just woke up. Taking all these other pills. You're not supposed to be doing it. So, basically, I went through all this stuff just to literally get, like, hurt, and it was not good at all. So, thank you very much, St. Luke's Hospital. They kept me in pain for, like, 3 hours before they told me it was my fallopian tube. So basically, they kept me in this room and they took a whole ton of my blood. They took a whole ton of it. Literally 8 different people came in to take my blood until after like the 5th one, I started to refuse because my body felt like water. I was like, what? Like, trust me, it felt like some water. But it literally was not the best at all. I hated it so much. Like, if you've ever, like, had to go through surgery, I'm so sorry. But this was supposed to be the worst surgery ever. Like, oh, it sucks. So, don't judge my hair. It looks like actual crap right now. Anyways, but it was so bad. What in the world are you doing, honey? Honey. Stop it. Actually, stop. What is that? Who cares? I want my hair. So it sucked. The surgery sucked. I hate it. I hate going under anesthesia because it makes me feel sick. It makes me nauseous. But, like, literally getting this surgery was so terrible. Like, they put my IV in and they said I had appendicitis. Okay, then. So I'm a girl. You know, I have girl parts. But there's a thing called a fallopian tube. And it's basically, I'm pretty sure it's where, like, the eggs sit and drop to your uterus? Something like that. But it was swollen. Mine was like this, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like that. Mine was like this. Like, that frick big round, and it was supposed to be like that. Mine was like, it was swollen. And I'll get to the reason why at the end of, like, later. But, so basically, they told me I had to go under surgery, and I was crying, I was bawling, I was like, I don't want to go under surgery, I'm scared, Mom, let's just go home, I'm gonna be fine, you know. But if I would have gotten, If I would have went home, I would have died. Literally would have died. It was about to explode. Like, explode. I can't edit right now. I don't have my editing stuff, so I was going to put like a thing, but screw it. Literally sucked. Multiple times I've said literally sucked. This thing sucked. So going through like this was so bad enough. The fact that I'm 11 years old. Mind you, I'm 11 years old. That looks like I put up 2. I'm 11 years old. Going into a surgery that like women when they're like 48, like up to 40s, up to like the 50s go through before 12-year-olds. I'm not 12. I wasn't 12. Before 11-year-olds do. It looks like I'm shooting. Okay. Anyways, before 11-year-olds even do this surgery, 40-year-olds do it. I was the youngest patient. And another thing that was bad is the person who actually did this surgery has never done a surgery like that before. I'm now the guinea pig. This is fun. I was a guinea pig. Ugh, I hate it. Anyways, so going through the surgery already sucked. And the fact that while we were going back to the room, my mom couldn't come with us. What? You're telling me I have to get the surgery, but my mom can't come with. And for like 2 days after that, I couldn't eat. Nothing but liquids. Hello. I don't know. They literally gave me, I couldn't even have like a banana pineapple smoothie. They literally gave me a mango and blueberry and orange smoothie. Sounds pretty good for some people who actually have weird addictions to that type of stuff, but it was disgusting. The mango was like super sour, and like the blueberries, because they gave me like the remainings on like the side that they didn't need. So I ate some of the mango because I love mangoes, don't get me wrong. But they like mushed it up. It was weird. So they gave me these mangoes on the side, and they were super sour. The blueberries. Okay, I could eat like fruits, but I can't have like meats after the surgery. Anyways, the blueberries were like green. And I know they weren't some grapes, because grapes are like huge. These are like, okay. Anyways, these were disgusting. I cannot deal with that stuff anymore. Or at all. But it was just gross. So basically, going through the surgery already sucked. But when I got out of the surgery, my grandma, my dad, my stepdad, my grandpa, my mom were all there, and I literally, this is how I literally was. In my like little thingy, the bed, laying down, my dad runs up and grabs on it like it's like a TV show like where the person's like dying. That's literally how it was. And I was like just waking up from the anesthesia, and I was like, hello, am I dying? Hello, God. But like, this thing, like my dad runs up and he's like, oh my God, oh my God. My mom's literally walking backwards at the end of the bed. And I push my dad and my grandma. My grandma was on this side, my dad was on this side. Or my dad was on this side. My dad was on this side, my grandma was on this side. I literally pushed them and then like made myself lean forward and push my grandpa and my stepdad out of the way and call my mom. I was like, Mommy, like, okay. They asked me what my like scale of like hurting was, from like a 10 being the worst. Ow, I hit myself in the face. From the 10 being the worst to like 1 being like the least pain I've ever felt. I said, okay, after going through that surgery, cut open and everything, I said 2. I said 2. Hello? So, after all this stuff happened, I had to go into surgery. Not surgery. What? I had to go into therapy. So, the reason I had to be in therapy was because these cops came to the house, or what? It's not a house. These cops came to the hospital and asked me, because they apparently said I had an STD. Honey, no. Because skip to like 16 minutes, because I can't really explain this if you're a guy or if you don't want to know. So basically you have this little lining in your thingy that separates, and when you are sexually active, it pops open. It's like it pops. So mine was popped. That's not a good thing. So it just wasn't, it just wasn't good. So that's why they said I had an STD. It sucked. It wasn't good. It wasn't fun. It wasn't anything. It just wasn't fun. It wasn't at all. So having to go through that just sucked. So honestly, my Snap is Aaliyah Blair 77. My Musical.ly is makemechange, and my Instagram is pretty sure it's Aaliyah B 7305. I'm not sure. I think it's Aaliyah B 7305. Aaliyah.B7305. BEE. Go look and see, and if it's not, I know that's my Snapchat, Aaliyah. I think it's either dot or underscore 77. And just go DM me on that and see what's going on with that. And then I'll tell you my Instagram. But if you ever need to like talk about something like that, because hello finger. Because that is a really hard topic to really talk about if you're like young, or if you like don't want to. Don't mind my double chin. I don't feel like doing anything. Anyways, so if you're going through something like that, please let me know. Please like DM me on any of my social medias. They will all be in the description. So they'll be down in the description. What? There's a moth in here. Ew, that's gross. So all my stuff will be in the description, along with like some info about me and stuff. So, and make sure to like this video if it was not good, because like videos like this aren't really that good, but like especially if they're mine. So make sure to like this video if it was new news for you. I'm gonna kill this thing. Ew, I hit it. Is it mad at me? Oh god. It didn't die. What the frick? I'm dead. Honestly, I'm not sleeping in here. Anyways, make sure to like this video if it was educational, or to let you guys know, or if you liked me saying my story. Make sure to subscribe if you guys would like to see more content from me. And then make sure to turn on my little post notifications if you want to be notified every single time I post a video. Also, I will be linking all my stuff in the description, as you already know this. So thank you very much, people, if you go and add me on Snap. But like, you have to If you're gonna add me on Snap, don't be some like creepy old man. I don't want you. I do not want you. Anyways, so please like and subscribe and comment. Comment your age in the description. Not the description, in the comments down below. And I will make a video some other time because I don't feel like doing one again today. So, love you guys so much. You guys, I probably don't even have like zero. I have like 0 subscribers right now. See you guys. You guys is not the right thing to say. See you. See y'all in my next